said your name there, baby. Why, hello. Welcome back to my mommy and me channel. And little me over there is trying to take a nap, so we gotta be a little bit quieter. This video is going to be how I found out I was pregnant. To start off, some of you won't like this video. That's fine. But I'm just here to talk about how I found out I was pregnant, why I was pregnant, and all of those things. So to start, yes, me and my fiance were trying to get pregnant. Yes, we were young, 19 and 20 years old, but we were trying. Everyone's question probably is, why were you trying so young? Weren't you scared? Were you capable of doing everything? Did you have a steady income? Did you have a house, a home? Are you married? No, 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 and no, we did not. We are so madly in love with each other, and we still are, and we were then as well. And it didn't matter to us, the money, the house, the marriage certificate, anything like that. We wanted to bring a baby into this world, to show them the love that we've shown each other. And a lot of people think we're crazy. I did quit my job a week before I found out that I was pregnant. It just wasn't right. I was draining myself back and forth for very pointless shifts. You know, it was quite a reality check. We were going to the beach every day, hanging out, doing this, doing that, and then bam, we're pregnant. We have to get jobs, we have to get a house, we have to figure this out. And that's fine. We were excited we're excited to just have a new life, a fresh start, and that was something really important to us. So after trying and trying and trying and failing, we had finally found out we were pregnant. There was morning sickness, I'd say a lot of it, and there was complications in the beginning. My pregnancy tests weren't reading at all until at least, let's say, 11 weeks, 8 weeks. It's hard to tell because he was actually born 2 weeks late, so they calculated his due date wrong, so all of our calculations were wrong the whole time I was pregnant. First time I went to go get a pregnancy test, I went to the clinic, and it did come up negative. They said I must have been stressed out or something, that's why I missed my period. Okay, whatever. I wasn't expecting any different. My fiance really believed I was pregnant, like no doubt in his mind. And, you know, I just didn't know. The tests weren't showing up. It was kind of just like sad. You know, you're trying and it's just not happening for you. So that's sad. I've gone to Walmart with my mom and picked up a pregnancy test. And, you know, I went home. I left it a few days, I think 7 days. I didn't take one. And I finally took it. And I got, there was nothing on the test. So I threw the test on the ground. I was mad. I went inside the bedroom, started crying. You know, Nathan told me to go take another look. So I did. I went back and I took another look. And I don't even know what came over me. It was the most excited I had ever felt at that point in time, of course. And I just ran into the bedroom and I jumped on the bed and I was giggling. I was happy. We were laughing, cuddling. You know, it was just something really important to us to start a family, our own family, and now we finally have that chance. As far as our parents' reactions, our friends' reactions, no one knew that we were trying. I mean, well, let's say we were friends for about 5 years before we got together. And we got together in June. We got engaged in July. And then we got pregnant in September is when we found out. So, I mean, everyone knew that things were going fast, but they didn't know that that was going to happen. As far as his parents' reaction, I believe, I don't remember his dad's personally, but I think he was happy. I believe he was happy, really excited to tell people. His mom was also happy, really excited to tell people. That's awesome. I told my dad over text message because he wasn't really around much. And I told my mom over text message because I didn't want to tell her to her face. She wasn't happy at all. My mom was a teen mom. She had me at 16 years old. She did it by herself. She knew the struggle. It was hard for her. But I had to try and explain to her that that wasn't going to be the life I was living. That the life I was living was going to be me, the baby, and the baby's dad. And that was going to be our life, and we were going to be together. And no, not anybody believed that. I don't believe that anyone really believed we were going to stay together, get married, get a house, do any of that. I don't think anyone believed that. A few days, my mom texted me and told me she was going to be supportive and there for the baby, but she didn't want to be called grandma because she was too young, which, fine, that worked out just fine. So everything eventually became good. Wait, the 12 weeks before we posted on any social media, before we told most of our friends, which some of them were really pissed off about, but we had to make sure everyone expected us to do as good as we have done, which is fine. I feel proud of my husband because he went from having no job, he could have had a job, but we were just spending summer together, to going and finding a full-time job, making good money, great benefits, and supporting his family, which is amazing, and he was all for it. Not a lot of young dads want to spend their time doing that, but he would do it any day, which is a lot of people wonder if you could go back. Would you change anything? And I honestly, I wouldn't. Well, I would. I would have gotten with my husband a long time before I actually did. And I would also remind myself not to let people get to me. That was a big thing. You lose a lot of your friends when you become pregnant, especially at the age I did. I was 19. I'm legal to drink. All my friends are legal to drink, but I cannot drink. So no one wants to hang out with a pregnant girl who can't do anything. It's pretty sad, but I think it made me and my husband's relationship a bit better. We were always there for each other. He was the only one there for me as a friend, and that was the best thing I could have ever asked for. I want to encourage anyone that if you're in love, and if this is what you really, really want, and you can see yourself having a future with anybody, with this guy you're with, and you can see that future, and he can see that future, and you guys can say, honestly, I'm ready to start a family. To me, age doesn't matter. It doesn't. I mean, I hope you're not 13, because that would be really hard. Or even 16 is hard. But if you're 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, people still think those ages are young. You're capable of doing it if you want to do it. It is your choice. And you can't let anyone else, if you're in love, you want a family, your partner wants a family, then you guys go for it. You do it. You create that family, and I promise you it will probably be the best decision of your entire life, because it was for me. For watching my video on how I found out I was pregnant and how everyone's reactions were and my own reaction. It was great to share the story with you guys, and I hope I can help at least 1 or 2 people.